Okay, a reaction video to a video I saw by GimmeaCorporateDickMan, i.e. GimmeaCorporateDickMan. Yeah, so fuck you, Victor. Fuck you video. Fuck you. Alright, yeah, I did a video on this whole censorship thing, defending, the corporation. Not even defending the corporation, defending the idea that, these four-letter words are worthy of censoring, and that somehow it's all can be justified because nobody who uses a four-letter word ever said anything meaningful. Well, fuck you, Victor. I mean, your videos are, soy stuff. They're just a bucket of soy. I mean, it's nothing. It's this neutral blob of goop. So fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, anyway. Let's get to the points here. I mean, it's about pop psychology. It's about majority rule. It's about all these principles that get involved here. It's about fair indexing. And it's about not having a world where everybody's obliged to serve your Puritan interests. It does control. I mean, if you oblige people, if the only way their video is going to be accurately, it's about accurately indexing videos. It's not about promotion, Victor. I mean, a most viewed list is exactly what it's supposed to be, a most viewed list, not algorithmically manipulated list. No, it's supposed to be a reflection of the public's choice, the viewer's choice. And otherwise, it's just a fucking corporate lie. That's all. It's just propaganda. If they start manipulating that list, then it's just propaganda, especially when the manipulation isn't explicit and narrowly defined. Like, yeah, here you've actually been a liar or a deceiver. Yeah, if you have a fake icon for your video or some other bullshit, well then YouTube has an excuse to go after that kind of shit. It has no excuse to be the verbiage police and the idea police or any other kind of fucking police. That's just crap. So it's not about promotion. It's just about accuracy. It's about being honest. You dumb fuck. All right, and then onto your point that content is like what you're basically saying is that everybody should be encouraged or swayed or pushed to create content that's of the Rugrat formula. No, don't make any natural born killer style videos. No, just stay within the formula. The approved, common denominator formula. It's just bullshit. And then I'd also suggest why don't you go watch The Godfather or one of the Alien movies or Natural Born Killers and watch the censored version. And don't tell me that the content of the movie isn't fucked because of that bullshit. These words have meaning and there's expression value in them, as Clarence Darrow said, kind of a famous line, language is a hard enough form of communication. We ought to use all the words we've got. And there's nothing wrong with using every fucking one of them, you dumb ass. Your whole this whole preachy parental attitude of yours is just so disgusting. Us little silly people who are afraid of to use words because words are scary and they offend some people. Oh god, we can't be offensive. Well, some people want to be offensive. It was part of my liberation as a human being, my liberation from this God philosophy, this God culture, to be able to say, fuck you, yeah, I'm gonna blaspheme your motherfucking God. I'm gonna tell God to go, stick an angel up his ass and rot in hell. Fuck God. Fuck your motherfucking bullshit fairy tale God. And so it was part of my liberation to be able to say, fuck you, alright, period. I don't have, words are just words, damn it. You can't control my thoughts, you can't control, these elements of our lives. There should be nobody controlling that shit. And certainly it's YouTube's obligation as the provider, alright, just as a movie theater has an obligation to keep the little ones out of the really nasty, hard reality movies. It's YouTube's responsibility to be the gatekeeper, okay? It's not the content producer's responsibility to censor their damn content. I mean, fuck you. It's just bullshit that you would defend this corporate crap. And so let me explain to you how it worked before with television. Okay, television went down this road. All right, and people said, hey, these corporations aren't running in the public interest, and so they decided to regulate television. They regulate the broadcast bands to make sure that the public interest was served. And they obliged the networks to even put on little Indian commercials about littering and little crying Indian and all that stuff. That was all in the public interest stuff. That was stuff that was on the air because we decided that, yes, these asshole corporations had some obligation to serve the public interest. All right. You know, and technically what YouTube has done is essentially it's taken over some of the concrete space that existed, the space that was protected by the United States Constitution. This is the electronic version of the you know, public square and the soapbox, and they're going to have to take responsibility for that. Now, if they acted like responsible citizens, nobody would be griped, nobody would be complaining, nobody would be worrying. All right, there wouldn't be any mechanisms of fear to be here. But no, they're doing all this crap in secret. They're not even telling you how much they algorithmically destroy your video. They are providing no honesty, no open sourceness here whatsoever. They're all doing these back behind the curtain games they're playing with us. And because of that behavior, they're going to deserve what they're going to get. And what they're going to get is, goddamn, once the courts make the decision, then they're going to be fucked. Because the courts did it the first time. The courts said to the FCC, no, you can't control speech, you can't control this. And the government, you know, yes, you can regulate, but you can't. You've got to protect the minority interest. It's not something that's going to be owned by the majority. All right, they can't own every fucking inch of this space, and you're going to have to provide and make sure that minority interests are protected. All right, and that you're not censoring people, and that you're not taking all the books out of the card catalog and keeping them behind the shelf in the library, you know, and forcing people who want certain kinds of content to go randomly through the aisles looking for their books. I mean, that's bullshit. So whatever, I mean, you lose on this argument. That there's no defending. This was a shortcut, just like what they're going to do with the icons, you know, where you're no longer going to be able to select the center icon. So you no longer have control over the icon. They're choosing the simple solution because some people abuse the system. Now they're going to just blow the whole system up and say, well, now nobody can use the feature because some people abused it. So they're doing it the simplest way. All right, and then the courts are going to oblige them to do it the responsible way. All right, there's the courts that sit there and the courts basically say you've got to protect free speech first. That's the priority. And if you're going to sit there and abridge it, if you're going to compromise it, it has to be because you have no other resort, because there is no other option. All right, and that no way is YouTube going to be able to defend this shortcut policy. They have plenty of other options. They don't choose them because they're a little more work for them. And they don't want to put in the money. They don't want to put in the time. They don't want to put in the effort to do it the right way. So they're going to do it the cheap shortcut way. And that's all you're defending. This is a cheap shortcut.